Yo, what's up, everybody? It's D's World. Got another reaction. I got my homie B's back.
What's good?
Told y'all he will be back. Alright, so we're just chilling right now, okay? We're gonna react to some Jesse Lee Peterson, his savage moments. All right.
I just want to reiterate this, guys. I know his name's not Jonathan Williams, okay? It's Jason Williams. White chocolate.
Oh yeah, the one earlier. Yeah. He was tripping.
I was like, damn, man.
The shrooms messed me up, man.
Oh man, they messed me up, man. All right, let's react to this.
All right. Now this dude's a savage, though, man.
He is though. I'm not gonna lie.
All right.
The stuff that he says is true, though. You know what I mean? Like it's on point, and people just are mad because he's right. You know?
I know. And then he trolls, though, at the same time when he does it after trying to get them mad, and they get mad.
Yeah, they do.
See, that's why you can get. I don't know why people get mad all the time.
Yeah.
It's like if I have a conversation with somebody, you shouldn't get mad.
No, like it's my opinion. You know what I mean? Like why are you getting mad about my opinion? I don't get mad at your opinion. You know what I mean? Like you could think the way that you want to think. You know what I'm saying?
Just like when you see me, right, all the time, I do the same thing like that.
Yeah, true.
I'd be like, "Hey, you mad?
Like, you
mad?" All right, ready?
Yeah.
The USC Race and Equity Center serves as a nexus of practice, policy, and research dedicated to eradicating the social ill of racism.
And how do you do that?
We do that through a number of different means. Part of that involves assessment and evaluation. So we are currently under the process of constructing the National Assessment of Collegiate Campus Climates. And what that is intended to do is to help colleges and universities make sense of the racial climate within which students are expected to live, work, and learn. And so that not only enables us to understand what their experiences are, but the way that racism as a structural and systemic form of power influences those experiences. So that's one aspect of it. Another piece of that is providing professional education and executive training for senior leaders in higher education who are looking to improve that climate to ensure that students have equal and equitable outcomes for their learning experiences in college.
That's amazing. You said a whole truckload of words.
I did.
That had no meaning.
Not to you.
So answer him.
Hey. To be honest, though, what the hell was he saying?
Honestly, I have no idea. I was trying to figure that out.
He said like kumatada, and so I was like, what?
He said it's a wonderful phrase.
He said, yeah.
You said a lot of words, but I didn't understand what you said.
Do you agree with me that most black women are angry?
No, I won't agree with you on that.
Why not?
Because you can't make it. I don't know every black woman in the world. I can't make that statement. Again, as my wife said, it's a stereotype.
Have you ever met one that was not angry?
You sound ridiculous right now, and this is not what we.
No, you brought it up, Star.
No,
so I didn't know.
No, you brought it up because of the article, and I'm trying to explain to you based on your tone of voice what it's not, and this is not what we agreed to interview for.
But
we're thinking this is going to be a positive thing, and you're not making this a positive situation.
But it is positive.
No, it's not.
The truth is positive.
This is not the truth because this is baseless. You don't have any facts.
Your anger
you're going
is showing.
On stereotypes.
Star, your anger is showing.
I'm not angry. I'm okay. Fine.
You upset my wife, and
let me just ask,
here's the other. Damn, they be getting eaten. Yeah, getting that easy. You said you got my wife.
And Dr. Owens that you need data. Owens that you need data to show that working as a janitor build character. You don't automatically know that will build character.
I'm a board certified psychiatrist, and I've never and depending on the different occupations, and there's a perception of different occupations, and I just don't see that occupation as being one that will automatically build character or build self-esteem.
And the only way,
are
you saying that the only way that you believe that is that you need data?
I'm telling you that, yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that talk like that. It's like they have to know what it is. Like, it's like, dude, okay. But it is if you have the data, and it is cool. But sometimes you have to know what you know what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't think you can make blanket statements.
That's
about
insane. But see, due to your anger, due to your anger and your racist attitude toward white Americans, that's what you're hearing. That's not what we are saying.
Let me tell you something, brother. My practice is predominantly non-African American.
That doesn't mean you're not. That doesn't mean that you're not. That doesn't mean that you're not a racist.
It's asinine.
That doesn't mean you're not a racist. I know. I don't need facts.
If you went into an inner city and took a cohort of students and you actually followed them and tracked them over 5-10-year period and came back and said, this is what happened. This built character. This is how they felt after working as a janitor. Then I would listen to you.
The one thing I know for sure,
go ahead.
Black children has more of a chance of building character by working as a janitor than they do as a doctor, because look, you're like insane. You can't, everything has to be data for you. You've lost all of your common sense.
Let me share with you, Black children, if they're educated,
you don't believe that hard work will build it.
Literate, that will build character.
No, it won't.
Education and financial literacy builds character. That's not working as a janitor.
That's not necessarily true. Look at Barack Obama. Barack Obama is educated. He lacked character.
Well, that's
Michelle. What do you people want?
What do I want?
Shit, what you think about that one?
Yeah, I mean, he's not lying. You know what I mean? Like, you don't need data to actually, like, you don't need data to know that certain occupations can build character. You know what I mean? Hard work does build character. You know what I'm saying? It makes you a better person. It makes you know how to, live life. You know what I mean? Like, it shows you that you need to respect life. You know what I mean?
And at the same time,
not take it for granted.
You should know by yourself too if you have right or wrong by yourself
Yeah, exactly.
too. It's like him. You have to know the data to know for right from wrong.
Yeah.
He's like, dude, that's crazy.
That is true, huh? Like, oh yeah, I need data to know that I'm right. Like,
yeah, like, okay, I guess, man.
Yeah.
Michelle,
when you say you people, what do you mean?
The complaining Black people, blaming others for the failure of their parents and their lives, blaming others for whatever it is you complain about. What is it exactly do you want from white people?
First of all, I'm just going to take a breath.
Dang, she don't know.
She don't.
And
I'm trying to find out what you want.
What's your nationality?
American.
Are you white?
I'm Black American.
Oh, okay.
What do you want?
You Caucasian.
Oh, you do? And why do you think that? Why do you think
that? Because you seem to separate yourself from us, should I say?
In
put
what
us on
way?
the other side of the
way?
fence. In the ways that you specified thus far.
Meaning what? Give me an example and tell me what you mean.
How you mean? What do you people want from white people? Meaning that I'm not with you.
Oh, okay, I got
just y'all by yourself, right?
Let me explain why I do that. What you don't know is that there are two realities in life. Mm-hmm. One is that of good and one is that of evil. And now that I've been able to overcome evil, I don't identify with angry, evil Black people. I identify with other Blacks and others who are on the side of good. And so that's why I say you people, because I have to divide myself or separate myself from evil and go along with good. So that's why I do that.
What is it that makes us evil?
I'm sorry, your anger, your blaming others for your problems, your lack of love and respect for yourself and others.
Okay.
Are you comparing white America?
That one hit her in the heart. Yeah. Like, bruh, he's not lying though. Like, there's a lot of people that, stem off and they like to associate the way they are because of, the racism card. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of, I mean, why would you define yourself because your race was, how do you explain it? They're basically segregating themselves from everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
Because they want to be like miserable. Basically, if you like, they're like, oh, everything, we didn't get that one because of this. You know?
Those are the type of people that just like to put blame on everybody else. You know what I mean? But it's like, what did you do to make yourself better? You know what I mean? What did you do to better your life?
Yeah. See, like those people in this kind of way, it's some people I used to see when I used to go to school like that a long time ago. People used to do that. Like one time I was hanging out and we're doing a roast session. Yeah. My homie, he's Black though. We used to always do it all the time. And one time I was roasting him hecka bad. He was talking about Mexican stuff and I was talking about Black stuff. And it's funny though. And then
talking about the stereotypes and whatnot.
Yeah, he was talking about Mexican stuff, beans and rice and all that stuff. And I'm talking about chicken and everything, whatever. And then I was roasting him bad though. I was killing him. And then these black girls on the side, she just came over there and she went to the teacher and they said, I'm racist. And they took me right there into the vice principal. Bro, I was like,
what about the other? What about your friend? You know what I mean? Did your friend get in trouble?
Exactly. And then I didn't get suspended, but I had
detention?
after school?
Oh, yeah, detention.
I was detention. I'm like, dude, what the heck? What about him? And I see my homie because he's my neighbor. I'm like, dude, I'll kill you so bad. I'd get detention.
You roasted him so bad you got detention.
Yeah, and he got like because he got emotional though.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he got emotional, and you know me, I can't stop too. Like, dude, I'm already killing you. You're getting emotional. I'm
winning your man.
Americans to the Nazis.
We could.
And that's what you're doing? Are you doing that?
We could. Yes, we very well could because
I said, are you doing that?
Yes, because the extermination campaign, against African men in America is no different than the Nazi extermination campaign of European Jews. They are identical. What is being done to black men now? You have concentration camps in America right now called prisons. 95% of black people in those prisons are not there because they committed a crime.
Can I say something? Okay, look, if we're in California, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you go in prison in California, there's way more Mexicans than black, white, Asian, all that stuff right there, man. And then they put them to different ones, northerner, southerner, and other stuff right there. So there's so many. What about that, though? What about them?
Yeah.
But people don't talk that stuff right there.
What? Yeah. Why is he? Oh man.
Because he wants to complain, just like that. I'm miserable because of this. It's like, dude, why, man?
They're there because they cannot afford adequate, decent representation.
Well, why did they need representation? Why did they? Hold on. Hey, hold on.
Represented on death row.
Why did they need representation? Did they do anything that required?
Because they've been charged.
Okay, so they did something that required them to need it.
False crime.
Hold on, I want to go back to something else you said.
Was being black.
I mean, there is some people that happens, right?
Yeah, that's true. That is
true. But it's not all the damn time. It looks like it.
Yeah, I mean, like you can't always just blame that on them. You know what I mean? It's like you had to do something to get yourself in that position.
Or you kick it with the wrong crew and it happened.
Yeah,
it's like I know somebody. I'm not gonna say his name, but he just got out from 15 years, man. And he really didn't do nothing, but he was in the wrong place in the wrong time.
Yeah,
and someone got killed.
Yeah,
and then he didn't do anything though.
So
but
he was like an accessory to murder. Yeah.
Yes. So but he kick it with that people. So that's what happens. You gotta watch out who you hang out with like that.
Yeah.
Especially in those people in this kind of way. You know what I mean? Because that's stuff like that. It's like you can't blame it because it happens like that, man.
It does. That does happen.
Yeah, for real.
The only crime they committed was being black, my brother.
Okay, calm down.
No, I'm calm. I'm very calm.
No, calm down. That's dialogue.
But
you said that the government.
So when we're on the telephone, it may appear that I'm not calm, but I'm quite calm. I'm laying in my hotel bed, as a matter of fact, talking to you. When I hear people talk about black fathers at home, ask the mafia. What's the mafia? You can't get no more family values than them.
So are you in support of black fathers being home to help raise their children?
No. Let me tell you something, brother. Let me tell you something. When I was in the military, I didn't have no family. But had I had a family, nobody told me if you go and get killed, it won't be a black man at home. How is it as long as America is sitting in a situation where I'm killed and I can't come back? My family, they never tell not one soldier. And I don't know how many people you know if you've been in the military. Ask them, have they ever told you there's a possibility you can be killed and your family be affected by it? Okay.
But let me ask you this way. I'm black and slow, so I'm missing the point here. Black children are suffering today primarily due to the lack of father and mothers in the home. 70% are born out of wedlock, and that is having a negative effect on the lives of these black children. Do you agree with that or disagree?
No, I do not agree with that.
How can you disagree that though?
Yeah, I mean, it is happening. You know what I mean? It's true.
It's getting worse.
Yeah, it is. You know what I mean?
Wow. Man. Like when I think about like that, I think about into our grandkids, right? And everybody, actually, because your parents are still together.
Yeah.
But some people that you have multiple baby mamas, daddies.
Yeah.
And then you see them. That's why they have different fathers, different mothers, and it's kind of crazy about that. And then they have different. And then it gets all pumped up and stuff, or get all emotional. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
Jesse Lee's not wrong. You know what I mean? Like, it's true. There's a lot of that going around. You know what I mean? Yeah. And like,
look, it's not just blacks though too, because now it's starting to be like Mexicans too, right there. I think it's like Asians, because I think it is for blacks. It's like over 70%. I think it's 73%, and I think Mexicans now. Yeah, it's like, or like Hispanic, it's like 51% now. That's big. I'm like, damn, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
I think it's an insult to say that to black women.
Why is that? It should be an insult that they're having 70% of the children. I mean, that 70% of black children are born out of wedlock. That should be the insult.
Okay, then how many white children is born out of wedlock?
It doesn't matter. It's still wrong for black people to be doing it.
I didn't say that. You see, let me tell you something.
But why are you asking me about the white folks?
I know. Wait a minute.
Let me tell you something. Ben Carson, didn't know how much money that institution he worked at got from the government. And when he said those things that sound like it was insulting to the president, they cut him off because they didn't want their money cut off, okay?
But what does that have to do with black out-of-wedlock birth?
Yeah. Yeah, cooked them. Sure, man. So, what you think about that real quick?
I mean, like, that's a touchy situation, though.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It is.
I mean, like, the whole video, he's roasting the shit out of these people, you know?
Yeah.
Which is true, because when they're not even really making any, like, good arguments, you know what I mean? It's like, bro, like,
I'm depressed.
Yeah.
I have something. I didn't have this. But it's like, man, well, how about if you don't have it, why don't you do something
about it? You know, exactly. That's what I'm trying to say, dude. But at the same time, though, it's like, I feel like they just don't have that hunger to make themselves better. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they just like to blame everybody else.
Yeah, like.
Well, the people. Now, I'm not saying all, you know, African Americans. I'm saying like these people here in this video, they're just trying to like blame everybody else but themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody has problems, man.
That's true. It's not because of your race.
Man, there's white people got problems too, man. I know some ghetto white people, you know, and people don't understand though, because they just think about the happy ones though. But there are some
the ones that are rich, you know.
Yeah, or they're wealthy or something.
Yeah, you're wealthy because you're white, you know.
Yeah,
like, you could be the same if you applied yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like when I used to go hang out with my people right there from I'll say high school, it was a while ago, and I started hanging out with these guys, and they had the mom and the dad, and they had like a nice house, and they're very like, it's nothing but love for the kids, you know. Yeah. And I hang out with them, they had like everything for the kids though, but I'm thinking like, man, because they are successful, because they built themselves, everything they did. Yeah. They didn't just get this from nothing.
They had to work hard. They had to work hard.
But they don't, you know, people don't talk about like that. And then that's why I respect the ones that I know. And plus, like the moms and dads, they love me when I go see them. They're cool.
Yeah.
And you probably know some too, man.
Oh yeah, I know a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So people gotta just stop blaming and just make some moves.
Yeah, exactly. Make some moves, bro. Just do something with your life. Do something for you. You know what I mean? Don't blame it on everybody else. Just do what you have to do. Knuckle down and, you know, put some work in.
Yeah. All right, man. So y'all tell me what you think about this. Like and subscribe, and hit us right there in the comments, man. Tell me if you agree or disagree, or you don't care. Because either one, we want to like listen to what you think.
Yeah, we want to know.
Yeah. All right, peace out, y'all.
Hey.